Many customers ask us how the insulation of the fish box is, so let's do an intuitive test. It's 15:36 now, and today is the 8th day of the test, after 8 consecutive days at room temperature. Although the ice cubes inside are much smaller, the volume of the ice cubes is still 3/5. Now let's measure the temperature of the ice water. The current measured water temperature is 0 C. To be honest, it lasted until the 8th day, and there are ice cubes in it, which is quite good. Then let's start from day 1 and review the entire testing process. The first day, 2026 year 5-month 28 day. We filled the fish tank with ice cubes, then closed the lid and officially began the thermal insulation test. Day 2, May 29, 2026. The highest temperature on that day was 23 C. Indoor temperature is 27 degrees Celsius. After opening it, you can see that the ice cubes have basically not changed. The overall ice cubes are still full of the box and there is no meltwater at the bottom. Day 3, on May 30th, 2026. The highest temperature on that day was 27 C. This day, the ice remains relatively intact. There is almost no obvious melting, and the overall state is still very stable. I didn't go to work on the weekend yesterday. I came to check the status of the ice cubes early in the morning as soon as I went to work today. Today, June 1st, 2026, day 5, 8:30 in the morning, there is a little bit of melting at the edge, but the ice in the box didn't change much from the day before yesterday. We'll watch it again this afternoon. On the 5th day of June 1st, 2026, the highest temperature on that day was XXC. A small amount of ice water has begun to appear at the bottom this day. However, the large ice cubes are still relatively obvious. Let's compare it with the 3rd day, and you can see it's not that big a difference. On the 6th day of June 2nd, 2026, the highest temperature on that day was 26 C. More ice water melted than the day before, but the ice cubes in the box are still intact as a whole. There was no massive melting. Day 7, June 3rd, 2026. The highest temperature that day was 25 C. The ice cubes continue to slowly shrink, and the ice water at the bottom increases. The gap can see the melting ice water. Measure the temperature and it is still 0 degrees Celsius. Day 8, June 4th, 2026. The highest temperature that day was 25 C. As you can see now, the ice cube has shrunk significantly. There is a lot of melted ice water at the bottom of the box, but you can still see 3/5 of the ice cubes inside. From day 1 to day 8, we didn't add any more ice. No additional treatment was done, but the lid was normally closed. Test at room temperature. At present, the thermal insulation effect of this fish box is still relatively obvious. Testing will continue. How many days do you think this box of ice will last? You can guess in the comment area. If you are interested, you can subscribe. We will continue to update tomorrow.